Alright, that should hopefully make everything render properly. Hello, hello. Hey, Brian. Alright, I have been sick like all week, but really want to get a bingo game in. And GameGit has been so nice as to offer to play. Alright, I think I should be good if you are to start up.
I am good to go.
Alright, well, good luck, have fun. As usual, folks in chat, don't talk about the game. But we will get started in just a second.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun. Starting the matchup now. Hey, thank you so much for the resub, LaRose. Alright, restore Godric's Great Rune, center square, and oh my goodness, column 1 and column 5.
Now you tarnish two dead who yet live.
That is so many pink squares. Consumables only, 3 paintings. 4 friendly NPCs, 2 catacombs, 2 sem shades. Mog 35k, 3 different remembrances. Oh god, what do you even do in this map? Got G-Helb here. With a 13 dex class, which isn't bad. It's like minus 16s, that's work to get it up there, but... It's up against Lamenting Visage, who could say? Warblade would be a little quicker. 13 dex as well, interesting. Ugh, 9 Vig is the biggest thing that makes me go, ugh. Like, the big risk with this is that if it takes quite a while to get G-Help going, it could be pretty bad for Bitcoin. There's like so many openings here, I genuinely don't know what I should be going for. I haven't really had a chance to use dueling shields too much, so yeah, we need 4 faith.
Let me fix that.
Oops. Alright. This is pretty sweet. So I feel like I should either go for Millicent or consumables here. Because if I'm gonna need levels before this gets wieldable, I really want to get a square. I have no idea if thrusting shields are any good as As bingo weapons. I've never tried it before. Yeah, Mark Mogut's Shackles. We got Sacred Flask +5 and 9 charges. Rune level 50. Eleonora. Duo. 5 duo trio, or 3 duo trio bosses. And Caelid row at the bottom seems kind of scary. Yeah, it's the big thing with bingo. A lot of stuff that's like good but needs a lot of scaling is less good in bingo. You kind of want like just really good base damage. I can still believe they have a place though. Or at least a use. Alright, I think I'm gonna do Millicent. I am heavy right now, which is, you know, not amazing for me. Okay, good. No pants is enough. I suppose I should probably take off G-Helb entirely and put the pants back on if I'm doing Millicent. But I feel like pushing Caelid feels correct here. Like, Paintings is also decent, but I feel like it's on a bit of a weird square. I think I like the corner a bit more. Oh, fuck me. I need to press start there. Still medium load like that. Alright. Get that kerfuffle out of the way. Yeah, 4 bosses with Knight in it. Just like some of the only Liurnia here, interestingly. So the colors are basically markings for like general area or type of the squares. This is a set basically provided by the Elden Bingo Ignite crew that I mostly play bingo with. The pink squares are basically rush squares. So there are 6 like pretty commonly accepted rush squares on this board.
It will summon torrent. Treat him with
No respect. Yellow is Altus, dark yellow is Leyndell, green is Limgrave, and Weeping Peninsula. Like red is basically post Radon. And orange on this is like regular Caelid. There's also blue for Liurnia, but there's like no Liurnia here. I can't remember exactly what the usual time for a consumables only. I feel like there's a decent chance we get sniped here, but that's life. We still get some progress at least. Yeah, the rush ones are kind of the only ones that are like not immediately obvious, I would say, but a lot of it is just like these are things that are commonly recognized as things that you can do from the start of the game or that move you in good directions. Like collect 3 paintings, you don't have to fight anything, and you get progress in several potentially relevant directions, basically. I think I got a little lucky there. I wasn't paying attention for the guy at all. Alright, we're about to find out. Well, you folks probably already know. I'm about to find out if he went for Millicent or Paintings as his opener. I mean, there's a lot of different openers you could do. I don't think it's Blue Dancer Charm. But I could be wrong. I could see paintings being the thing that you do here. Just because, like, there isn't no synergy on this one, but on like this square, but there's not like massive synergy, so it's interesting. That's good. I might be dead. Alright, got it. Happy with that. Odds are he's doing paintings then. Not now, Melina. In which case, like, do I assume he's gonna pivot consumables, or do I just try to, like, sneak it? This is kind of an interesting one, because, like, if he's running for paintings, if he's kind of between graces and stuff, it's a little awkward for him, and I might be able to get this as well while he's doing paintings, but if he is doing paintings, it's likely that he's, like, his mark wouldn't come out until, like, 10 minutes. He did Blue Dancer. Okay, so yeah, he's actually, I think, just gonna rush that row 1. Interesting. That was too many items.
Goodbye.
Whoops. Yeah, that's a aggressive call 1 play, which is interesting. It means he took a wieldable, which, like, longsword maybe, or kind of has to be, right? Ooh, that's interesting. Either way, getting that definitely gives me first mover advantage on this, which is, like, kind of small ball, but it gets me a square, and I think that's pretty important. There's no crackpots on this, right? Yeah. I feel like I saw this get played at GDQ once, and ever since then I've been like, damn, that rules. It was quite a while ago before I finally, like, got into it, but... He lost the script. Man, he is not giving me anything. This is, potentially pretty bad. Brother. Okay, yeah, actually, he needs to just kill me here. I'm surprised I screwed up the script that quickly. It does happen, though. Oh, thank you. All right, let's try that again and hope that we don't lose it in the time that it took to lose that. sorry I made that so horrifying. Woo! Beastman's so wiggly. Yeah, you try to basically get him stuck in that loop that I did there. And when you don't, it goes badly. I very rarely try it a second time, because it's usually the square that you and the other person are rushing for at the very start of the game. I am going to be so curious what his plan was for this. Alright, I feel good about that. That was first try Celia skip. There we go. Definitely get Millicent here. Okay, that's a new one. Hey guys, I'm not here. Don't blast me with pest threads. Come on, bro. That would be so uncool. Like, the only thing that's weird is, like, I'm not sure exactly what Blue Dancer Charm plays into. Like, Catacombs, yes, because that's along the way. I could see it being that. Wouldn't surprise me if he is now doing paintings. That does block our bingo. No, he's going for NPC merchants. Interesting. Is this going to be the hard rush? Like, level 50 in Maggie is tough. Thank you for being kind, rats. Okay. Yeah, so we're still heavy like this. Off's hat. Milady. Alas, we don't get Radon's flowing locks. Alright, we do have the dex. Strength is 20. We are at 14. Yeah, so we still do need a fair amount, and then we still need the faith as well. I'm sort of gonna mosey towards paintings. He knows that I have the Kaled one relatively close. I didn't grab the Grace right next to it, but... if he's going for NPCs, it's very possible he's ahead on this. I would have to imagine, though, because, like, again, it blocks my bingo line. And right now, we're basically just doing duel and rush bingos here. I'd laugh if he looks for like 2 cemetery shades to also do 2 catacombs. That would be kind of crazy. I'm gonna pick up this bonfire over here because there's a sacred tier along the way. I think I was gonna die there, which would have been crazy. I can never quite get the distance on regular knife throws. Alright, this'll be a bit of extracurriculars from here. He did do 2 catacomb dungeons. Oh, wow. He made a plan. I guess the question is, can he get to level 50 before we can, before us? Like, it is actually fairly simple at this point, unless I want to go all the way out to Maggie. This here is very GameGit, I feel like. Alright, so like I really do need a wieldable weapon to start killing things. I should definitely check round table. I potentially could have grabbed this on the way over, but it's pretty minor. That jump is horrifying, but we are in there. This was the wrong cross street. Yeah, I know, man. All right. I need to check round table before I do anything else.
Very well. Let my hand.
This is going to be so fascinating. It's going to be one of the funniest boards ever if one of us manages this. None of these are better. He's gonna tell me he found iron balls in round table, like the item check that exists in round table. I could feel it coming. Don't worry, that pup's just EP. Alright, so there's that. Might as well grab the strength tier while we're here. Yeah, it's like the stats are like the one thing, and I mean, we're basically at this point now doing the vast majority of the running for said stats, so... feel like it's kind of in that Rakshasas tier where if you can afford the investment, it's pretty nice. I always do that when I go to Artist Shack. I don't want to work to Artist Shack, but it's the farthest north that I have here. Obviously, it's the one that I want to go to. This is fine. Alright, so I still need 4 points of strength after this. Like, hypothetically, I could go get, or 4 points of, not strength, faith. I could go get the faith tier, but that feels like a little too long to be going for setup versus just getting 4 levels. If he just goes and kills Radon plus 0, then you know what? More power to him. It'd be a very GameGit play. Probably should have grabbed Rodriguez's one, but... Or a Golden Seed. It might be irrelevant, but it's fine. I'm not here. I'm not here, ignore me. I don't even exist. Don't think I need this grace, but I am gonna grab it. I need to press start to get out of that. I keep like not doing it, but it's just that's my muscle memory. I feel like grace skipping this early always ends up biting me. Like I could go get bulls from here. And that was probably worth the extra that I had there. This is going to be so interesting. I'm so curious how fast GameGit can hit level 50. I sort of have a plan to get to level 50, but I don't know if it's going to be fast enough, and I don't know if I'm good enough. So, we're all going to learn something about ourselves today, I think. There's definitely bits of that, yeah. Alright, yeah, that gets the faith portion online. So I need to actually set up the flask. Sorry, my wondrous physic. Beautiful.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am.
Oh, we do be presuming.
Perhaps.
Help costs a bajillion dollars to upgrade. The sprint is definitely the weirdest thing for me, although there's also the heals. Because I'm the genetic freak who's not normal.
Yes, right this way. Right this way. Well, value these. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Don't mind me. Turn on my freaking lantern, because I can't see shit in caves, and I don't know where I'm going. Alright, that's good. I almost got very stuck there, but we're fine. Alright, so that's a knight, that's a duo trio boss. But also kind of important that gets us gold scarab. I know GameGit just kick loops these guys. To be fair, Margit's kind of my kryptonite, as my game with you showed. Me casting my check this shit out spell.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Oh, thank God. I was about to be in a pretty compromising position there. Alright, I'm gonna not put this this talisman on instantly.
Smoldering with thy need.
Just because it really seems to fuck it up. But let's see. Okay, yes, it did keep it on there. God knows, talisman pouch is so weird.
It's tightly coated. The guard you breached. Yes, your child.
I keep mispressing that.
You slip. When you appear, on.
Of course, okay, I guess.
The gates! Open the...
This is fine. Pardon me, sir. Hi, Nexus. There's a lot going on right here. I quit out for these birds because I fucking hate them. Oh, quit yelling. I cast, check this shit out. Fair enough. Whoops, too much.
I am the Lord of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays.
Alright, am I just going for the fucking Putrid Ave here? Like, there's very little synergy with it, but I think it would get me level 50. $186,000. Not really. Okay, good to have checked. Hit that. I didn't even notice Get Both Scar Seals was up there. Alright, I think I have to finish my plate on Sacred Flask before I can go kill Yura, but I'll hit the bonfire here just to make the run a little shorter. And I think I got a jet. I at least know that he took the time to kill off night bosses. I'm curious if he also got the the Clean Rot Knight duo for the Rune Talisman. Maybe I should have stopped there to grab the Faith tier. Buff up Halberd. That might have actually been a good idea. Kind of thought about it just as I was committing to go cut that corner there. GameGit does Lanisac skip, then you know what? More power to him. Yeah. Hey, Yura, check this shit out. Thought that was a round swing.
Too late for you, eh? Well, if you succumb to Sis blood, I must not die
Gotta watch out for Sis blood.
until she is eradicated.
Oh, second meteoric ore blade. I have no genuine idea which of these is faster. I guess this doesn't have a loading screen. It's always important to say watch this before anything you do. Alright, I feel like at this point the big question is if he beats me to rune level 50, in which case we are in danger. There's a weird world where it kind of makes sense for me to go for Maggie, though. It would be the world's most hilarious bingo if it happened. And odds are very high that it would that he would block it with Eleonora. But like, so out of the way. Bonk. I think you should do damage when you knee that guy in the nose, personally. Like, if I'm racing 50, I'm going straight to Radon. If I'm racing Maggie, if I'm, like, pushing the diagonal, it probably makes sense to go Maggie. Hey, you know, like if a little 7 popped up, I think that'd be great. I would love that. I'm at 7. Need 5 for the rest of it, so I think I do actually have enough with this. I always fuck up my gold seed counts. Listen, if I could shackle the moose, I absolutely would. Fuck that guy. Ugh, God, it feels so weird to commit to Maggie, so I do feel like I'm going to wuss out and grab Sacred Flasks if I can. Which, you know, may be the death of me. But it is that thing, like, if he's gonna go for 50, go for Radon, I think I have a little bit of time for this, he says, foolishly. GameGit up the rolled lift, disqualified. Can't believe this BM. It really is like... Eleonora's sort of the thing that you'd want to do to shore up the potential, like, basically, if I was gonna just grab a square, it would be the thing that, like, moves me towards the bingo, but I also kind of feel like it gives the game away, so maybe by getting that square, I don't do that. This is we're now into the fun weird Yomi part of bingo. The mind reads. Like, if he's making the run out to Maggie right now to get her just before hitting level 50, then, I guess that's my life. He could be holding that. We'll see if I regret, but I probably shouldn't finish that run. I should hit the squares. I think it's mostly BM protection. Alright, that is 9 charges. This motherfucker is healing up. Yeah, I guess actually I shouldn't have run over to that other one. There are 2 seeds this way. Okay, that's a note for next time. I was kind of like thinking about the one by Fort Lyde, but not that one there. Like, you know, the really free one that you get a lot of the time. That would have been smart to recall. That rules. Is going up the hill faster here? I've never actually tried it, but it feels like that's the much straighter path. I just don't know if I'd come up to a cliff that would kill me. Surely I could just jump on that, though. I feel like this path makes the most sense if you're getting the bit, but I guess it's also like if it's too much of a zigzag to run up the hill. Interesting. So yeah, proper play would have been hitting that, hitting the seed bit behind Gold Tree Sentinel Duo, and then getting the, like grabbing these 2 along the way to Fort Lyde. Rolled being banned is just something I picked up from watching old Golden Order Season 2 videos. I feel like he's gonna claim Restore Godric's Great Rune soon. Just as a completely out there kind of play. Like, I've been sitting on it for so long here. I've watched a large number of them. They're kind of background noise at work a lot. It's basically the only reason I know so much about base game bingo. Like, and I forget half of it all the time. But it's very funny whenever Ellie brings up like random moments from when I'm like, oh yeah, I remember watching that VOD. They're really good games. There's some really good ones there. Ginger Helios. One of the funniest games of all time. How late in the season was it? I'm like, I think in the last week before playoffs, so I also haven't seen like playoffs and all that yet. I've been slowing down my pace somewhat because I have my own games to watch now. But I feel like the answer is probably yes. Ah, yeah, if it's in playoffs, then no, I have not. Double check that this is in fact Demi-Human Queen Maggie that I need to kill. Wouldn't be the first time. That also, meant to drink my flask, and I drank a different flask. I at least have a bajillion health, which does help. That was a fascinating teleport. I attempted to roll. Oh, that was terrifying. This is gonna be a funny game. G-Hub is crazy? Little sippy. We were so close. No. No. Let's go. There's no way this happens, but let's do it. don't think I even knew that there was a Sem shade in that category, or in the hero's grave. Breaking Torrent's ankles. Oh, it's late night. They do be yelling. I love watching Shima because I get so many random, ridiculous movement tech. I think he can jump up to this one if I remember correctly, and it even alerts the ballista guy that it doesn't bother you here, which is incredibly funny. Rude. Rude. Lower level right next to a chariot? I have the grace in front of Godric's, and I have beaten Godric. Oh good, he went to my favorite corner. Uh-oh. I've never died to him before. Oh no. I'm gonna roll when that's what costs me the game. It's that I forgot to take my sippies. This is the first time I've died to this guy, I think. Cool. I also didn't sit, so you know. Alright, let's see if GameGit is currently on the elevator for this thing. Or if he did all of Godric, went up the elevator. Well, I attempted to roll there. It's a golem kind of day. And now just has to warp back to mark the square. See, it was all hot dogging so that that pillar would block that for me. Bandwagon's a fantastic name for the chariots. Alright, what has GameGit been doing? I can't believe that just happened. Hey, GG's.
GG. My god, I died to everything.
Okay.
Like, Yura killed me 3 times.
Oh,
Misbegotten Duo killed me. Radon killed me. Bowls killed me.
damn.
Like, every fight I went for pretty much killed me. It took me a minute and a half to kill the injured Black Knife. Like, every fight went as badly as I think it's ever gone.
Oh, damn.
But GG's. I mean, I didn't stand a chance by the time you got Sleeping Golem. Like, I just had Margit dead.
I had done Godric ages and ages before that, and so I
Yeah,
was kind of
that's
just
where
hoping
that,
you hadn't touched it.
You sniped me on Sacred Flasks by probably a minute 15-ish.
Okay.
The +5, not this charges.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I was in Altus deciding between Treescent and Eleonora when you did Eleonora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you just outplayed me both on the board and in gameplay.
I mean, I'm really happy because I have been sick and I have needed a dub so badly.
Yeah, I mean, like fucking 4-9 is undeniable victory, right?
Well, what weapon did you go with?
I could not find anything I liked, so I was stuck with Meteoric Oreblade, which is fine, but I don't like it.
I did laugh when Yura also dropped Meteoric Oreblade.
Yeah, I could have power stanced them. What did you end up using?
I used G-Helb.
Where was G-Halb?
Starting classes.
Oh, it was like -11 though. Wasn't
Yeah, it was like, I think it might have even been minus more than that. I
Jeez.
basically, like, decided there was enough, like, non-weapon stuff on there that I could go for that.
The first kill thing you did that required actual hitting was Maggie at an hour.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But no, I also, I guess you never saw any of it, but I did go kill the Clean Rot duo as well, for the talisman that ups runes to try to, like, because I was going to try to block the column one, just like with 50.
Yeah.
Minus 16.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I went all over creation before I actually had a fully usable weapon. And yeah, minimum with 2 hands. It doesn't quite work with stamina, or with two-handed weapons, or dual weapons, because you don't get the strength bonus on those.
Yeah.
But the strength rep is, oh no, Nexus. I don't think I have the brain power for that. But yeah, it's, basically going for a minus 16 weapon is maybe not best practice, but it did win me this because there wasn't really anything else that was super good here.
Yeah, I kind of relied on finding a weapon, and then there was nothing good.
Yeah, Orblade is alright, although it does, with the int requirement, kind of does make you go get int tier.
That class started with 12 int, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
I just raw leveled into it with the balloons.
Oh yeah, I did paintings too. God, I basically that whole first column was like, I don't have to fight anything ever.
Yeah, I mean, it was well done.
I did fuck up the consumables script, to the point where I had to let him kill me and try it again, which is something I've never done in an actual game.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
But I was kind of like, well, you know, if he snipes me because of this, I guess that's just life, but...
That explains why that took 5 minutes between
Yeah.
Millicent and that.
Yeah, exactly. It was because there was an entire attempt, and he was pretty low, but I ran out of knives because he fell out of the script too early. And then the second time was also a bit sweatier than needed. Oh, right, I died to Sleeping Giant too.
I had Weeping set up.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just gone and done the Sleeping Giant. Like, I had the Grace in the church.
Right, yeah, that was my 5th Sacred Flask. That was where I went when I,
Gotcha.
after I clicked Maggie, or after I clicked Eleonora.
Yeah, I was just diagonal blind and didn't see the threat until it was way too late.
I was pretty happy with how I hid that. I was kind of wavering on if I try to beat Eleonora first, but I was kind of like, well, if I do that, if I spend the time doing that and you're also just planning to bingo me with rune level 50, you've already killed Radon or whatever else, and then are holding the runes just to get Maggie and then finish the game, I better just go kill that.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Yeah.
And then you marked Maggie.
When I got it, I was like, oh, thank God, I think I might actually win this. I'm trying to think if there was anything else, other than, like, the ridiculous number of rush squares on this. And all in the same row. I think in a way I was kind of happy when you marked night bosses to block that one, because I was a little worried it was just going to be Bingo Chicken. And I wasn't really sure if I was going to get all the way through that, basically.
I probably should have just gone for Bingo Chicken, but I was worried that all the setup involved in getting rune level 50 and Maggie would take longer.
Yeah.
But Regal Ancestor Nokron, that's the fucking longest square on the board.
Yeah.
I should have just gone for the chicken.
I think you would have gotten it. Like, I wasn't certain, but I feel like if you had taken Maggie and then just raced to 50, did you do Clean Right Duo for the Knights, or?
No, I did Balls, Crucible Knight, Bloodhound Knight in Limgrave, and the Clean Them Rot Knight in Liurnia.
That makes sense, yeah. I was kind of like, oh god, did he do that for Knights and Duo bosses and the Gold Beetle Talisman? Is that what it's called? Gold Scarab, that's it.
Scarab, yeah.
I was pretty pleased with myself for thinking of that as if I can get to 50 like with this, boss, then I'd go for it. That was actually kind of why I killed Godric at first, because like he's a fair number of runes, and it would give me some levels that I could just throw into other things. But then I ended up sitting on it for ages and ages. That is my first win against GameGit. Yes, Nexus. Alright, well, I think I will call it there.
Fair enough.
First death to Sleeping Golem, first win. But hey, thank you so much for coming and playing, especially on short notice.
Of course, no problem. Always a fun time.
Oh yeah. Alright, Serene will be back tomorrow with more Last Digimon World. Final Digimon World stream. And we'll be back on Sunday with Advance Wars. Have a good one, everyone.